Alrighty, welcome back to another war video. It is currently 12:20 midnight in Malaysia. I just got back from a 3 hour road trip from visiting state, a nearby state. Um, yeah, I've just been busy this whole weekend with the Scrabble tournament that I had. I wasn't sure whether I was able to do my flags, but it looks like I still have another 3 hours given that it's a uh, one versus one war. I do believe they start a little bit later than the 30-man war, so that's actually a good thing for me. So we're going against Ting Tong Tom. I believe I first seen this guy in Born Unique war videos, because Born Unique, I think, prior to his retirement, he's basically doing one-on-one wars, and I think Ting Tom Tom has also been doing um, solo wars for the longest time. Coincidentally, we are also in the same War of the Three Kingdoms war band, which I think ended pretty well for me. Oh shit, it's not here. Maybe I'll show the war result, but I managed to get 12 one shots in, and our warband placed first within our kingdom. I was basically together with like the the big whales of the Empires and Puzzles community. I mean, Mochi was there, MKM was there, Ting Tong Tom was there. Yeah, so getting 12 one shots was actually pretty nice. I think we went against like 6 or 7 Teffer tanks, and then a lot more. Um, I didn't go against any Bernadette tanks. I think Bernadette has rotated out in favor of Teffer. But it's not really a guaranteed state of things. So we'll see what's going on. So Ting Tong Tom has decided to start Skyfire Wars with Elizabeth as his tank, along with Giamat, Virgin, Freya Waru, and Chitrangada. This looks like a very menacing team. I don't want to underestimate it, considering that we have not much information regarding Elizabeth. So this will be my first time taking on an Elizabeth tank in in wars. So I'm going to proceed with caution here. I know Virgin can be a little bit annoying, so what I'm going to try to do, maybe we start with like a team that doesn't get too affected by the morph dust. Maybe we start somewhere there, and then see what else we can do. God, I'm gonna get into a sore throat soon because I haven't kept myself hydrated during the 3 days I was at the Scrabble tournament. It was a disaster tournament. Um, Everything was just going wrong for that tournament. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, let's see. I did get Speculum. I was so happy to get Speculum. It's a very interesting hero, and I gotta say, I'm just waiting for feeders because I actually have enough to ascend him. So yeah, it's nice to finally have another purple to level. So we're gonna start with potentially Umbro or Aranth here. Probably Umbro. Or Sky Dancer. Nah, probably go with Umbro here. Okay, let's see what we can do. Hold on, let me adjust my team a little bit. And you get this one. Okay. Alright, let's go. So it looks like he couldn't take on the Teffer. I'll show my defense after the first flag, and yeah, I think it was a pretty good defense, if I gotta say so myself. Although not good enough where Ting Tong Tom was having too much difficulty, he managed to get like 3 or 4 one shots. So it's not to say that it was the hardest defense to take on. So I'm just I know sending a lot of tiles into Elizabeth, but right now my team is getting affected by the moth dust, so I can't really use my uh, blues just yet. Although I can try to set up potentially a cascade here, hoping to get a little bit more blues. I need another blue match if I can get it. Um, it looks like we almost got it here. I'm not too worried about the um, I'm not too worried about things right now because we can dispel. We have the astral dwarfs to dispel, but I do need to worry about taking chip damage here and there. Um, so yeah, okay, there's a nice blue match here, so we can potentially be safe. I want to say. Okay, let's get a blue match here. Okay, we can heal. We can do this. Now we could wait. How many turns is this? 3 turns for taunt. I want to see if we can dispel the taunt. Let's test that out. See if we can dispel the taunt with the dwarves. Nope, we did not dispel it. So, and it looks like Guillermo is about to fire. So let me just use Ixin right now, and I can set up my yellows. Okay, does he dispel somewhere? Can we dispel the taunt? No, we cannot. So we're gonna have to dispel it the old way, the old-fashioned way. Oh, we took him out immediately. Wow, that was crazy. Okay. Okay, so now we're running into trouble because Virgin is going to get his taunt up again, and then Elizabeth is about to hit somebody hard. Oh, resist. Come on, we need a bit more blues. I might run into trouble here where I might actually lose some people right now, uh, especially since Virgin is so annoying. Okay, do me a favor and hit the right side. Yay. Okay. Okay, we took him out again. But it's not good that we are not getting having the what do you call it, the taunt is not the taunt, the morph dust is actually pretty annoying, and it looks like we're gonna lose out on this war on this war hit, plainly just on the fact that the morph dust was affecting Nautica and Grimsteel. I should have brought a cleanser in. That was my mistake. Yep. Just like how my Scrabble tournament went, this hit is not going well at all. And it looks like Chichangarda might bring back what you call it, Virgin here. Oh no, he did not. Okay, that's cool. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to clean this up. That was a disaster, but at least this time we don't have to worry so much about the the moth dust. So I can bring a different hero here. Now I can't bring ailments because of Freya Waru. That's the most annoying part. So I was thinking of bringing Vernix and Skarn, but I don't think that's a good way to bring things. So I'm gonna bring a Songjiang team instead with a Dispeller to make sure that I can get rid of the the ailment before we use Songjang. So this is what I'm going to try to bring alongside with Richard. And let's bring Director Zuri. It seems to be a nice one to bring. Uh, Managed to get her leveled up. And Reinhardt should work here. Okay, let's try. That was a disaster of a first hit. Absolutely appalled by it. And it's not like we didn't get our tiles, it's just that the Moth Dust kind of messed us up really bad. Yep, and then she died just like that. Well, that was. I mean, there is a chance that we can still win this war. We just need to make sure that we what is it? We just need to make sure that we don't what do you call it? We need to get all one shots from here on out. This is what I'm trying to say. Can't believe I can't find my words. Well, it is midnight right now, so I'm tired as hell. But I really thought I wanted to record this before I go to bed, because it looked like it was going to be an interesting war. I think going against Ting Tong Tong is actually quite nice. So yeah. So let's heal up. Looks like Chitrangada is gonna fire. Hopefully she doesn't bring back Virgin. She bring back Elizabeth, I'm okay. She bring back Virgin, it's gonna be a problem. And why did I even talk about it? Talk about it, and this is what you get. Yeah. Okay, so what we can do is we can do this. Take him out. Yeah, I should have waited for Freya Waru to fire. That was probably my bad. But yeah, I'm in no business of letting Virgin stay alive. So I thought I might as well just try to kill him before anything happens. And in any case, there was a potential chance for us to get a cascade, which we got in the end, anyways. So it didn't matter. Okay, but we do need to kill. We do need to kill Chitrangada because I don't want her staying alive. That's too annoying. So let's try to kill her before anything happens. Okay, we could kill Freya Waru and then silence. Okay, you know what? I have to do Richard first, because I realized what was happening was that I hit Freya Waru, and then Freya Waru must have cleansed off the silence as well. That was part of the thing that I wasn't that might have caused us some grief during the hit. But okay, we got this in the end. Okay, so right now, what is happening is we need to get 4 one-shots and then we win the war. If we don't get 4 one-shots, if we fail at any point of time before the last hit, then it will be a draw potentially. But 957 leaving just Teffer is quite annoying. So let's see what we can do. I guess we can try to bring our own Teffer. But I do hate the fact that the Virgin does affect Heifer in a strong way, in a sense that the Moth Dust can be really annoying. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm gonna bring Ravna here for safely cleansing the Moth Dust. Just gonna bring Saris, Archibald, and I'm still lacking a third barbarian or druid legendary troops. I'm gonna bring Kolya here. Hopefully this works out. Do I bring Mordax or do I bring Zostras? I might bring Nimblewing instead. Nimblewing would be better, I think. Okay. It's not good. There's so many yellows on the board. I should have brought my I should have brought my Ironheart team here. Okay. Well, there's still a respectable amount of green, so that's potentially what I'm trying to do. Also, I did not bring a Dispeller because I'm kind of hoping that we can deal with Furgen the old-fashioned way by just outright slapping the shit out of him. Okay, we can safely cleanse. Safely cleanse and hopefully get a green match at the bottom. Nice. Okay, so what we can do is you can safely cleanse. We're not going to use Ceres just yet. Because what I can do is use Kolya to get rid of the silence, I do believe. Yeah, the silence immunity. And then now we can use Ceres, I think. No, I'll use Archibald first because I want Freya Waru to activate if possible. Never mind. Now we see if it affects. Okay, there's silenced and all that except Guillemette, so we're gonna kill Guillemette first. And we killed Freya Waru as well, so we don't have to worry. This is turning out to be a pretty decent hit. Not going to lie. I might have wasted Ceres here, but I think Ceres was kind of good here in a sense that she could control the board a little bit. Obviously not bringing a Dispel was a problem, but the good thing about Ceres as well is she has an innate resist herself, innate Dispel. So there was a chance that she was going to dispel the silence anyways. So I was good for it. And also she deals a shitload of damage, so it doesn't really matter at that point. Alright, got one more hit done. Let's bring back a blue team, I think. I still don't want to bring Vernix or Skarn. I think we do have other blues that we can consider here. I think Wusong, Riverfang, Glusmer, I think those are pretty interesting ones to bring, especially since they are all fast speed. And I could go 4-1 here. I think there was a request for me to go 4-1. I could potentially try to go 4-1 here. Now the one for this would be very interesting because the core would be something like this with Riverfang, Glusmer, and Wusong, and then I can potentially bring here the thought process behind a 4-1 would be usually to have 4 really strong attackers and then one support, which usually would be something like Astrid or some big ass healer, maybe a Sludges. But because I'm bringing Milena, because I want the cleanse, I can potentially bring another offensive hero that I can, pair with any one of these. So I'm kind of thinking if I want to bring someone like that. Someone with a little bit of control, or maybe a Dispeller, because I don't... Oh no, I have Wusong as a Dispeller, so we're fine. You know what, I could bring my own gear, man. But although it's not really good synergy with the 4 that I have here. I guess what I could bring is also I could bring one of my Liquids. That would be the best here, I think, because it synergizes with Wusong for the critical hit, and he's a taunt as well, which can help survive some of the hits that we're gonna take. So we're gonna bring Sky Dancer here. I'm gonna make sure that's the right one with the correct assist skill, and I think we could. Yep, let's try and see. I don't usually like 4-1 because it kind of restricts the I don't like if I don't get the tiles for for the color that I'm bringing 4 of. But in this case, I think we're pretty in a pretty decent shape. Could use a little bit more blues to come up, but I think I can't complain about the board state at this point. Don't really want to use the blues just yet. I have it set up there just nicely. I want to see if I can bring potentially more blues into play first and set up a bigger cascade somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, that's a nice blue that came up. Okay. Oh, just one more blue and we're good. And the good thing about bringing fast heroes as well is that we're not too affected by the Moth Dust. We still need 3 hits, three, what do you call it? Three matches anyways. So I think we're pretty good here. Oh, if I can get Liqui and Wusong together, oh, that'll be so nice. Because then I could use Liqui to potentially try to kill Virgin here. Although I might use Wusong first actually, because I think with the Knight's endurance thing, it might not get affected. We might not be able to kill Virgin with just Liqui. So I'm gonna use Wusong first. Kick his ass out. And then we're gonna use River Fang onto Chitrangada. We're going to use Liqui here and Guzmer on Chitrangada. We just basically want to kill Chitrangada here, if possible, because I don't want her reviving anybody. So, yeah. Okay, that seems pretty good. Okay, we got rid of Chitrangada. That is the best potential outcome here. So, I am pretty happy with that decision. And obviously with 4-1, the Tal damage that you get, it's much higher compared to bringing 3-2. Which is, I mean, it's good. I just don't like when you don't get your blue Tals, and you have to take a little bit more effort in order for you to achieve getting your blue matches, which is what I don't getting your color match, I mean, which is something that I don't particularly enjoy, especially when it comes to defenses where things can happen at a pretty fast rate. So I don't usually like 4-1. I'm not I don't avoid it completely, but I try to bring 3-2 at least so that I can have 2 colors, or even 3-1-1 at some points, although 3-1-1 can be still a little bit weak. So let me try to kill her first. Okay, I should always remember to use to hit Freya Waru first before I hit anybody else, because there was a potential that she was going to cleanse, so that's something to remember as well because of the Beowulf passive. So alright, so we got 2 1-shots down, we need a third one. Let's see, do we have a purple team that we can bring? There is an idea to bring something like this where we have a bit more. Oh, you know what? I could bring. So now the only one affected is Maisie. That would be nice. This will be something interesting. Now, obviously, Tamlin is a bit slow, but we do have Askin and Verity to kind of help out. So this might be a good one. Or you know what? Instead of Verity here, let's. I just talked about going 3-1-1, so let's do just that. I'll bring Askin together with Araminta here, so they can provide mana continuously to Tamlin. So let's see what we can do here. Okay. So not a single purple match in sight. What we're gonna try to do is potentially get our reds first. That seems to be the play here. I'm gonna try to clump together some of the purples. Got a purple match there, that's nice, and we got a red match. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use Araminta just yet. I'm going to get my blues. Doesn't matter that Elizabeth is hitting. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna silence anyone. But I just want to get rid of the taunt so that I can hit everyone with the stack from Araminta, and then we should get our. We should try and get our purple matches going, and that way we can get Araminta again, which would override the what do you call it? We should be able to override the mana and get mana for Eskian, which is good. Okay, we got Tamlin as well, so that's good. So we can do Tamlin into Araminta. Then we can make this green match, which gets our purples. Oh, this is going to be fun. I think. I'm not sure. We might actually be in trouble. Because we can't get rid of the taunt. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so let's use Maisie first. Let's put damage on them. Barely Grace is fur. No, that's not what I want. Okay, good. We got rid of Virgin here before they can put anyone to sleep. Although I shouldn't be worried about that. Actually, that was a wrong thing to do. I shouldn't be worried about Virgin putting anyone to sleep because this whole team, except Maisie, is not affected by the sleep. I shouldn't have worried too much because there was a risk of Chitrangada reviving, and that would pose a much bigger problem. So I should remember that for next time. Okay, but let's put everyone silenced and getting our tiles here so they will get their mana cut off with Araminta. Need a bit more mana. Nice. Okay, they cleansed it. I do need to remember this is a leaf heart that is able to cleanse. Also, why am I taking so much damage from for Araminta? Araminta looks like she's gonna be just about to die straight away. Oh well. There we go. Alright, that is another hit done. So the last one. If we get a one shot here, we win. If not, well, it becomes a problem. So I am running out of things to bring. I should try to bring something that isn't too affected by moth dust. Although I really want to bring Zestic, Dunahard, and Bernadette because that seems to be always the best and funnest thing to do. I got Virgin as well, which could be an option honestly. Do you safely cleanse? You do not. Do I have anyone that safely cleanses? Any one of these that safely cleanses. Oh, you know what? I could try to bring something like this. Oh, you know what? That would be fun, honestly. Because what we can do is I could bring Philomenia and Verity, so that way we get the assurance that they will not get affected by the moth dust. And then I can bring Quarry and Orca, and that way no one gets affected by the moth dust. And it's a blue team, so that should run pretty well. I have, I guess, a Sky Dancer in which I can get the assist skill up to a respectable value. That way it's actually functional in war. Fuck it, let's go for it. Running out of scrolls, help. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I could bring Leaf Heart. What am I doing? Yeah, I should have brought Leaf Heart because Philomania would be a nice addition to it as well. since I'm bringing yellows. Okay, I just wasted my scrolls. You guys didn't see anything. All right. Let's see. Do I want this? No, I want something like this with this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see whether this team actually works out. It's a new one. I did finish maxing Philomania, so that's good. Uh, let's see what we can do. And of course, no blues. But we do get a huge set of yellows here, which actually helps a lot. Although I'm hoping that the that it hits. What you call it? I'm hoping that the Virgin continues, being an engine to us. So that way we are actually in a pretty good state here. Nice. There we go again. Okay, we need to dispel. We need to dispel this shit. Completely forgot about that. Took off 2. That's nice. Okay, we got dispelled. We can do ochre now. Do this. Do this. Okay. Nice. Dispel, then we get a good heal. And then you hopefully don't bring back anyone. Damn it. Oh no, that's good. That's good. Yes, Virgin, be our engine. And I can use Philomena here. It's gonna put Chitrangada to sleep potentially. No, not yet. Okay. Now we need more stuff to come back. And the good thing is we're not affected by Freya Waru's or whatever nonsense is that, the one that gives us the ailment, no, the mana degen. So we're not affected by that. That's kind of cool. We have no choice but to hit Virgin here. Illumina is so awesome. Okay, now this is starting to annoy me. Honestly, Freya Waru, I'm having a tough time deciding if I think Freya Waru is better or Bramble is better. Because Freya Waru works in so many different positions that is actually really, really strong. Okay, I need a heal. Like bad. No, one of my Philomenas died. Okay, we got rid of... Oh my god, we got rid of Chitrangada before she could revive anyone. And I think from there, that is cool. We just need to kill off... what's her name? Guillemette, and then we should be fine from here. Okay, looks like we're going to win this war, purely based on the fact that we managed to kill Ting Tong Tong more times than he could kill us. So really nice war. I didn't like that we got our first hit done pretty badly, but all's well that ends well. Okay, going to do cleanse, heal, and do the same thing. There we go. Alright. So that is 4 one-shots. 4 one-shots, 1 failed at the start, and a clean. So that puts us at 7,501 in our solo war for the weekend. I will be going back to GFY. Hopefully they have a space for me. If not, then I guess I will be doing further solo wars. I actually have another Scrabble tournament the next weekend. So maybe it's for the best that, if GFY doesn't have a spot, then maybe I can continue doing solo wars for the time being. But it's good to actually win a war. And I mean, Elizabeth and Guillemette as a combination Interesting defense choice, but I don't think it's top defense material. He's probably just doing it just because he has the latest ones and would like to showcase it. Which honestly, it is commendable. Definitely, Furgen can be really annoying, and Moth Dust as an ailment can be stupidly annoying if you don't have like the dwarves or the fawns to kind of counter it, which was what became our downfall during the first hit. Also, I don't know why I'm bringing slow heroes when I have average speed and fast speed heroes. I just like my slow speed heroes a lot, so yeah. So I'm running Theffer together with my own Virgin, my own Chitrangada, but I'm using Bartholomew and Sable. Bartholomew works very well with any Fox family, which is why I brought in Sable. Um, and instead of Astrid, I chose to bring Chitrangada just because I think Chitrangada is slightly better. In the sense that not many people are using Gazelle anymore, not many people are bringing Dance or ballad heroes for the time being, so I thought Chitrangada was better. And I just brought Virgin just for fun, just like him. So yeah, good one here. I think a very good war. We managed to end it on a high, so that's pretty good for one shots. And managed to beat Ting Tong Tom. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next video. It is 1 a.m. here, so I'm gonna hit the bed because I have to wake up in the next 5 hours for work. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. GG. Also, before I end, I gotta give a huge shout out and thanks to anyone who has watched my previous video and added me as friends on Discord. Hopefully that gives you some avenue of learning how to use Discord. You've managed to search for a person, added the person as a friend, and also message that particular person, which is me. Now I have to say I really regret only having 5 codes to give out, so that means a lot of y'all, and I gotta admit a lot of y'all added me as friends. I think I calculated almost 100, so that was pretty cool. Now I regret to inform that only 5 of you managed to get the codes. The other 95 or so, I am so sorry I'm not able to get more codes for this time around, but do make sure to keep an eye out if there's any codes that will be coming out in the near future. This time I will try to make it as fair as possible. I admit first come first serve can be a bit bad, but that is how it is that I was trying to do for the first time. Hopefully we try something a little bit better and a little bit more fair, especially for anyone who might be for different time zone when I release the video. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Have a good hope you guys have a good weekend and getting ready for the work week. I'll catch you guys in the next video. GG.